Hello, it's Gem Games here once again, and in this video we are going to add sync markers to our animations, so they will blend between each other a lot smoother. So yeah, let's get started. So what we want to do first is we want to go to the animations and we want to open, for example, walk forward animation. Then I will change my camera speed to a little bit slower. I will move my camera here to the side. Okay, now I want to go to the skeleton tree and I want to scroll down until I find my foot L. Okay, and if you cannot see the details panel right away, you want to click something else and click back to the foot L. Now here on the location, we want to click this to make it world location. Now what we want to do here, we want to scroll through these frames until we find this Y value, which is this axis, when it's closest to the 0. So what I forgot to tell here is we want to find the frame where it's closest to 0 and it's also on the ground, because you can find other part of the animation where it's in the air and it's still closest to the 0, or basically on the 0, but we want to use the one where it's on the ground. Around here, now let's keep Ctrl pressed and scroll forward so we can get even like more accurate view. And now let's find the 0 mark. It doesn't have to be exactly at 0, but yeah, around there. Now let's right click, add sync marker, new sync marker. This will be L, so left. Now what we want to do, we want to select our foot R. Scroll down, back, and we want to come around here. And now we want to find, we have to first change the location to world. Now we can try to find our 0 mark. It is actually around here. Now let's add a sync marker, new sync marker, and R. So now we have synced these feet to the root, so they are basically at the root. So what we want to do next is we want to go to the walk L animation and we want to do exactly the same thing. Let's go to the walk B first, back, because here we will use the y-axis also. On the L and R, we are going to use the x-axis. Okay, so let's continue. So let's select our foot R, for example, because it was already selected basically. Now let's find, it should be around here. Let's check. It's around here. Let's scroll closer and it is actually already there. So let's add a key, and notify track doesn't matter where you add the key, add it wherever you want. I will use the track 1. So sync marker, existing sync markers, and R. Scroll back, let's go here and let's find where the left foot hits the root. So we have to select the foot L, and now let's see, I think it's around here, and it is actually already pretty close. So let's right click and add a sync marker, existing L. Okay, now foot L, walk L. I don't know what I'm talking today, but yeah. Now we can actually come here and let's select our foot L again and let's start scrolling, and it should be around here. Now we want to check the x-axis because it's this direction. Okay, it is around here. So let's come closer and let's move it even more. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's add a sync marker L. And you want to double check that you make these markers or you select the right markers. So L here because the left foot is in the root. Now let's go back and let's find the marker for the air R, so foot R. Let's come here. It is already pretty much here, I think. That's close enough. Right click, existing sync marker, and R. Okay, walk R. Let's open that one. Let's do the same thing. Let's select the foot R again. It should be around here. So let's come closer. Right click, sync marker, and R. Scroll back. Let's go here. Let's select our foot L. Let's find the spot. It's around here. It's around here. Right click, add sync marker, and L. Okay, now we have both of these set. Now we want to go to the sprint forward, but first let's actually save all, just to be sure. So sprint forward. Now let's come back here to the side when this stops glitching or like lagging. So let's come here. Let's select our foot L again so we can get the details panel. Now we're all again checking the y-axis. So let's scroll through the frames and it's around here. Let's add a sync marker L, scroll back, and around here I think should be the R, foot R, and it is here, like here. So right click, sync marker, existing, and R. Okay. Sprint FL. Let's check the R first. Now let's find it should be around. Let's scroll closer. And it's here. So sync marker and R. Let's scroll back. Let's find the left foot around. Oh, let's open it again. Let's get closer. And let's add the L. And also sprint forward right. Let's do the same thing. This is left, so it should be around. Let's get closer. It's around here. And the R, let's select the R from here. It should be around here. Right click, a sync marker, and R. One thing that I noticed is I made a little mistake here on the walk R. If we check this, we can see our R mark is where the feet is in the air. We want to put it where it's on the root, but it's in the ground. So here, basically where the left is. So R, let's see. We want to put it around here and move the R to there. Also, the left one, there is the same mistake. So it should be around here. Let's put it on the second row or track, because otherwise it gets here like this. So let's put it here. So now everything should be working pretty nicely. So let's save. Now let's close. And one more thing that we want to do. Now we have here on the movement BS, we have all these sprinting animations on the same blend space. And what that does is, if we come here, it will make our like moving forward and right animation, it will use incorrect speed because it will take the speed of this running animation also. So what I mean is, I will show you quickly. So when we move to the right, it is like this, and left it is like this. But when we move forward and right, you can see the animation is a lot slower. So you can see from the footsteps. So how we can fix that is, we want to separate these spring and movement slash walking blend spaces. So what we want to do, let's delete all three of these. And let's go to the asset details, and we want to change this vertical axis forward speed axis maximum speed to 250, like that. And now let's save, let's close, let's right click and create a animation legacy blend space 1D and keep mannequin. And let's call this sprint BS. Let's open it. And here, let's get our sprint forward here to the middle. Let's actually open the horizontal axis and let's snap to grid. Let's call this axis right speed, and medium value will be minus 250 and maximum positive 250, like that. And let's move this to the middle. Now let's get the sprint forward left to the left here and sprint forward right to here. And I don't know why we have these many grids, so let's change this to 2. Yeah. Now you can see what this does when we play this. It will change between the running animations like before. Let's save. And actually, let's change this smoothing time to like 0.4, I think. That's pretty good. Now let's save, let's close. Now we want to go to the animation blueprint player. When it opens. Now we want to go to the anim graph, and we can actually close these other things from here. And now let's go to the locomotion. And now we have the idle and walk run here. What we want to do, let's get from the walk run, let's add a state, and let's get back from it also. Let's rename this state to sprint. Let's rename this to walk. Now what we want to do is, here on the walk we have everything correct. And here on the sprint, what we want to do, we want to open it. We want to get our sprint BS. We also want to get our right speed. Okay, compile and save. Let's go back. Now we have to add the conditions. What we want to do here, let's open this. We want to just get our velocity. We want to get length xy, and we want to check that it's greater. Let's connect it to here. Let's select all and press Q to align. Greater than 251. I like to add a little like safety thing there, so it's not 250. Okay, let's copy these. Let's go back. This back condition, we want to paste this, and we want to check that it's less than 251. Now let's connect it to here. Let's select and press Q. Let's compile and save. And one more thing that I actually want to do here. Now we have these or actually, yeah, forget that. So let's not do that now. So now we have everything working there. So when we play, we can see our animations are working correctly. And when we sprint, it's working. But we have a little bit of like double stepping here. So that's because we haven't blended the different blend spaces together, because the sync markers only work on the same blend space. Like if we have all the animations, we have the sync markers, they will work on the same blend space, but it will not sync between different blend spaces normally. So what we want to do, we want to go to the APP player, and for to walk, let's click on this. Here, group name, let's call this fit, can be leader, and sync group, like that. You can see from here, sync group fit. Compile and save. Let's go to the locomotion. Let's go to the sprint. Let's click on here. Group name, fit, and sync group. Compile, save, and now when we play, it should work better. So you can see it doesn't have that many, like, it might still have something, but it should work better. So yeah. I think that was actually all for this video. If you liked what you saw, please click the like button and subscribe for more. And yeah, hope you have a great day and see you in the next one. Bye.